What if I told you that some mysteries remain unsolved, not due to lack of evidence, but because the evidence leads nowhere? Imagine a puzzle, a 1,000-piece jigsaw perhaps, where every piece is present, yet no matter how you try, you can't seem to make them fit together. That is the perplexing reality of cold cases. These are investigations that have ceased to progress, not due to lack of effort, but rather because every lead has been exhausted, and all evidence has led to a dead end. Among the vast sea of unsolved mysteries, cold cases are the ones that intrigue us the most. They lure us into their depths, captivating our curiosity and fascination. They are the stories that linger, the tales that haunt our collective consciousness. They are the chilling echoes from the past that refuse to be silenced, the mysteries that challenge us to solve them, even when all hope seems lost. Today, we turn our attention to two such enigmatic cases. The first is the disappearance of Amy Lynn Bradley, a 23-year-old American woman who vanished from a cruise ship in the Caribbean in 1998. Her case is a baffling blend of sightings, speculations, and dead ends that has left investigators and her family in a state of perpetual uncertainty. The second mystery is the murder of JonBenét Ramsey, a child beauty queen found dead in her Colorado home on a cold December morning in 1996. Despite a ransom note and a plethora of evidence, no one has been convicted of her murder. The case has become synonymous with mystery, creating an enduring enigma that continues to captivate the world. Both these cases have remained unsolved for decades, their mysteries deepening with each passing year. They are the epitome of cold cases, their chilling details and confounding clues a testament to the enduring fascination we have with the unknown. Now prepare yourself as we delve into the chilling details of these confounding cases. Imagine a family vacation on a cruise ship that turns into a nightmare when a member of the family vanishes without a trace. In March of 1998, the Bradley family set off for what was supposed to be a week of relaxation and adventure aboard the Royal Caribbean cruise ship, Rhapsody of the Seas. Among the family members was 23-year-old Amy Lynn Bradley, a college graduate who was taking a break before starting a new job. Little did the family know, this would be the last vacation they would have together. Amy was last seen in the early hours of March 24th. Her father, Ron, reported seeing her sleeping on their cabin's balcony around 5:30 in the morning. However, when he woke up less than an hour later, Amy was nowhere to be found. The ship was still at sea, making it unlikely that she had disembarked. The family immediately alerted the ship's crew, marking the beginning of a frantic and desperate search. Despite the cruise ship's vast size and the thousands of passengers on board, no one reported seeing Amy after her disappearance. The ship's crew conducted a search, but it was not exhaustive. The ship continued on its course, docking at the island of Curacao later that day. It was only then that the local authorities were alerted and a more thorough search was conducted. Unfortunately, no trace of Amy was found. In the subsequent days, weeks, and months, Amy's family and the authorities followed multiple leads and sightings. One of the most notable came from a Canadian tourist on Curacao. He reported seeing a woman resembling Amy on a beach in August of that year. Even more chilling, he identified Amy from a televised appeal, saying he had seen her tattoos, a Tasmanian devil spinning a basketball on her shoulder and a sun on her lower back. In 2005, another lead surfaced. This time, an American sailor reported that he met a woman in a brothel who claimed to be Amy and asked for his help. However, when the authorities investigated, the brothel had been burned down and the woman was gone. Over the years, the Bradley family has received numerous emails and phone calls with potential sightings of Amy from around the Caribbean. They've followed each lead, each time hoping for a breakthrough but to no avail. Amy's case has been featured on numerous television shows and podcasts, sparking widespread interest and speculation. Yet despite all the attention and the tireless efforts of her family, Amy's whereabouts remain a mystery. It's now been over 26 years since Amy disappeared. Her family continues to search, refusing to give up hope. The FBI has a standing reward of $25,000 for information leading to Amy's recovery, and the Bradley family has offered an additional $200,000. The disappearance of Amy Lynn Bradley is a chilling reminder of the fragility of life, and the mysteries that can unfold even in the most unexpected places. It's a story that has haunted the minds of her family, investigators, and the public alike. A story that, despite the passage of time, refuses to fade into the shadows of forgotten history. Despite all the leads and efforts, Amy's case remains one of the most perplexing disappearances to date. In the face of such a baffling case, various theories have sprung up, some plausible, others far-fetched. The disappearance of Amy Lynn Bradley has been shrouded in mystery for decades, and a number of theories have emerged in an attempt to explain her vanishing. Let's delve into some of these, starting with the most widely accepted one: human trafficking. Amy was an attractive young American woman traveling in international waters. It's a grim thought, but these circumstances make her a potential target for human trafficking. Sightings of Amy across the Caribbean, coupled with the release of explicit photographs resembling her, lend credibility to this theory. Another theory suggests Amy may have accidentally fallen overboard or intentionally jumped, resulting in her drowning. The ship was in motion at the time of her disappearance, and while it's a possibility, the exhaustive search of the surrounding waters turned up no sign of her. Then there's the hypothesis that Amy decided to disappear and start a new life somewhere else. Some suggest she may have willingly disembarked when the ship docked in Curaçao, escaping into obscurity. However, those who knew Amy refute this theory, asserting she had no reason to leave her life behind. There's also a theory that Amy was a victim of foul play on the ship. Some crew members or passengers might have had a role in her disappearance. However, without concrete evidence, this theory remains speculative. Then we have the more far-fetched theories, such as Amy being a covert operative for an intelligence agency, or being abducted by a cult. While these theories provide a thrilling narrative, they lack substantial evidence and are generally dismissed. Each theory offers potential answers, yet each also raises more questions. The truth is, without new evidence or a breakthrough in the case, we can only speculate about what happened to Amy Lynn Bradley. As of now, these theories are nothing more than conjecture, with Amy's whereabouts still unknown. Now, we turn our attention to a case that shook America and the world: the murder of a child beauty queen, JonBenét Ramsey. On the morning of December 26, 1996, Patsy Ramsey, JonBenét's mother, found a ransom note on the staircase of their home in Boulder, Colorado. The note demanded a sum of $118,000 for the safe return of their 6-year-old daughter, JonBenét. The amount was almost the exact value of a bonus John Ramsey, JonBenét's father, had received earlier that year, an intriguing detail that would later fuel numerous theories. But the story took a tragic turn later that day. John Ramsey discovered the lifeless body of his daughter in the basement of their home. She had been strangled, and her mouth was covered with duct tape. The discovery was a chilling end to what had started as a seemingly regular post-Christmas morning. The Boulder Police Department was quick to arrive on the scene, but not quick enough to prevent a series of missteps that would later be criticized. The crime scene was not properly secured, leading to potential contamination of evidence. Even more puzzling, the ransom note was written on paper from the Ramseys' home, with a pen found at the scene. The note itself was a curiosity. It was unusually long for a ransom note, over 2.5 pages, and contained an array of odd phrases and details. The author claimed to represent a small foreign faction, a phrase that seemed oddly incongruous and led some to question the note's legitimacy. The author also demonstrated knowledge of the family's finances, pointing to a potential insider. As the investigation unfolded, the spotlight turned on the Ramsey family. The lack of forced entry into the house, the peculiar ransom note, and the discovery of JonBenét's body within the home led police to consider the possibility of an inside job. Despite this, the Ramseys maintained their innocence and suggested an intruder was responsible. The case captivated the nation and the world, drawing intense media attention. The Ramseys were subjected to intense public scrutiny, with many quick to point fingers. The media circus that surrounded the case only added to the confusion and controversy. In 2008, new DNA testing methods led to the exoneration of the Ramsey family. The unknown male DNA found on JonBenét's clothing did not match any family members, lending credence to the intruder theory. Yet, despite this breakthrough, no matches have been found in national or international databases, and the identity of the killer remains unknown. The JonBenét Ramsey case is a chilling reminder of the complexity and challenges of criminal investigations. It's a haunting tale of a family's worst nightmare, a media frenzy, and a justice system struggling to find answers. Despite extensive media attention and public speculation, JonBenét's murder remains unsolved, making it one of America's most notorious cold cases. With a case as high profile as JonBenét's, theories are bound to arise, some pointing fingers at those closest to her. The most prominent theories revolve around the Ramsey family itself. One theory suggests that JonBenét's parents, John and Patsy Ramsey, were responsible for their daughter's death. This theory stems from the peculiar ransom note found at the scene, which was written on a notepad from the house and requested a very specific amount, the exact value of John Ramsey's recent bonus. Furthermore, some experts have argued that the handwriting on the note bears a striking similarity to Patsy's. Another theory implicates JonBenét's 9-year-old brother Burke. This theory was fueled by a CBS documentary that speculated Burke might have accidentally killed his sister in a fit of rage over a snack. However, the Ramseys have vehemently denied these allegations and even won a defamation lawsuit against CBS for their portrayal of events. On the other hand, there is the intruder theory. Supporters of this theory argue that an unknown individual broke into the Ramsey home, killed JonBenét, and left behind a confusing array of evidence to throw investigators off their trail. This theory is backed by unidentified DNA found at the crime scene, which does not match any member of the Ramsey family. Intriguingly, there's also the theory related to the child beauty pageant world that JonBenét was a part of. Some believe that an obsessed fan or a disgruntled pageant loser may have targeted the young beauty queen. Each theory has its proponents and detractors, and each offers a different lens through which to view this tragic event. Yet, despite the myriad of theories and the intense scrutiny the case has received over the past decades, no definitive answers have emerged. While these theories continue to circulate, the truth behind JonBenét's tragic death remains elusive. In the end, the cases of Amy Lynn Bradley and JonBenét Ramsey serve as a haunting reminder of the mysteries that continue to evade justice. The perplexing disappearance of Amy, a seemingly happy young woman on a family vacation, and the shocking murder of JonBenét, a child beauty queen in her own home, have left us with more questions than answers. These cases, like so many others, are a part of the enduring enigma of cold cases, unsolved mysteries that continue to fascinate us. We delve into these stories not out of morbid curiosity but in the hope of finding that missing piece, that elusive clue that could bring resolution and justice. Cold cases represent the indomitable human spirit, the relentless pursuit of truth in the face of the unknown. As we continue to seek answers, these cases remain a chilling testament to the mysteries that lurk in the shadows of our world.